guys, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming for whatever this is. We're not late, you're early. That being said, we are here for Season 2 of Knights of Truth. Yes, that is a different background. You are very observant. That's all I got today, guys. We're here with Mythomatic, we're here with McLokin, we're here with KW Frags, and of course, Bab. And if you guys want to support the channel and whatever shenanigans we get up to, I took donations away because anarchy. Go to our Patreon instead because that's where the best of you are, I guess. Or sub here on Twitch or whatever.
So no more Al crits?
No more Al crits. No more regular crits. No more anything like that. Yeah, just head over
I'm
to
pretty
our...
confident you guys can still crit.
All right. We can in-game crit.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to hand things over to Bab to take us into the Ninth World.
Oh, look here, Bab.
Bab. All right. You guys find yourselves at night. A large campfire roaring in the middle. And you see a tumbleweed start to roll. It skips over one dead body, and then another, and then another. And then it comes to a single hand resting inside of the dirt. And as the camera pans back, you see all of you guys just panting. Blood covering Scout. I had to forget your name for a second. Yeah, Denise. I knew the real name. I had to remember my play name for you. Denise.
Play name.
Covering his head, and Nell leading or standing next to a bunch of Gaians as he's walking back towards them. Jacoby is standing next to a young boy as well, who the last words he said to you was, "I think they were trying to kill me." And that's where we're going to pick up the episode. What do you guys do?
We're trying to kill you.
He looks at you and says, "What?"
Ooh, who were trying to kill you?
Oh, I think they were. I heard one of them saying something about we can throw the weapons and the armor onto the Gaians, and they can look like heroes after they killed me.
I think at this point, Scout would be walking back from the darkness because that's where he ran into after the other Proxima.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he lost him, even though he probably could track him. But for simplicity's sake, Scout would be walking back and walking up to Jacoby and the strange child he has not seen yet.
Okay. You make your way over and you kind of see this boy. He's wearing normal clothing. But you do see a striking resemblance to the man who was giving a speech at the beginning of the first season, the Pope.
Yeah, no, all humans look alike to me. So
okay, so you don't see that.
No. Why is there a child here?
This is the Pope's son.
Who's the Pope?
The Pope. He's the one in charge of all this.
You know, that guy who hired you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is his son. Pope's son? What's your name?
Gregory.
Gregory.
I like Pope's son.
This is Gregory Pope's son.
That's his last name.
Pope's son.
Please don't call me that.
Payson.
Can I call you Greg?
It's better than Pope's son, I guess.
Greg's son. Okay.
Gregson. Oh, I'm not.
I kind of wish they killed me.
I mean,
Don't say that.
if you can't take a little banter,
He just stares at you blankly.
I stare at him blankly.
There's like a moment of understanding in his eyes.
So, okay, I'm trying to remember what happened.
Oh, I can't do it anymore. It's not fair. You have a mascot.
I'm trying to remember everything that happened. So we had that dude. We tracked down the guy. He was.
Yeah. Oh, you want me? Okay, yeah. So you guys wound up crashing in the desert.
Yes.
Due to D-Nice's power overload. You guys found yourselves starting a colony of savages, maybe now, who knows? And then you guys went to the town. You found this creature, ran away from the creature, found the artifact that allows you to go invisible and it sucks your color out. You guys ran across this caravan. You trailed with the caravan for a little bit, and it was led by the cipherist that you guys have been fighting with all the first season. You eventually wound up defeating them after learning that the Pope's son was in one of them. One of the carriages. The other carriage contained a lot of ammunition, weapons, and armor, as well as a bunch of grenades that D-Nice used to blow up the cipherus. And you guys set the guys free, but they're kind of all just standing there now, looking at the aftermath of the battle. That was what happened, and you're muted.
Right.
Okay. Nell's going to be over talking with the Gaians, and he wants to figure out what they were doing and why they were led away, or where did they come from?
You see one of the elders standing there, an older man who kind of has to crouch over. He is clearly physically drawn due to, walking through the desert. He sees you approaching and, what is it? He says in Guyanese. We'll call it. It's not really. That's a real language. Wang Bai.
He's gonna ask. He's gonna ask me, what is it?
Yeah, he's asking you, like, what's up?
What it is, my good friend.
What it do?
What it do? That is the traditional greeting.
Yeah.
What it is. What it do? He's gonna essentially ask him, what village do you hail from? Where do you come from? How far is it back for you to get home?
We were just over the border on the other side. We came from Alabast. We were a small farming village. No, we've had young men, farm men, but no real combatants. They just kind of came in and riled us up with their weapons. We told them that we were not a part of this, that we were just looking to make a life, but they did not care. They chained us up and they dragged us through the desert to here, till you guys killed them.
Can you make it back on your own?
It is a long journey now. We traveled for weeks and we don't have food or water anymore. I think we were ending our journey. 4 of us have already perished.
Yeah, you're right. We kind of did wait 3 or 4 days before we actually did anything. Yeah, we could have saved you guys like a lot of time. Sorry about that.
You bid your time. Some of us would live, and that's what is important, I guess.
Well, I'm going to talk to the other guys and see about that.
How do you speak my language? Scout?
Can I know Gaian now? Because I was supposed to take another language and I just learned it from them.
After being chained up with him, walking with him for so long, you just kind of picked it up.
Sure.
Okay. I was supposed to have a language and you guys were
I think you already took that last time we played. Because you were talking.
No, we were talking about.
I don't remember we were talking Gaian.
And a certain amount of time did pass, and I never took it. So
okay,
Gaian. I don't know how you spell Gaian, but that's how I'm spelling it.
It's actually Gaian or something like that.
He knows enough to order food in a Gaian restaurant.
Yeah,
right.
And ask where the bathroom is.
Ask where the bathroom is
after.
Oh, well, I'll say.
I'll have the answer.
Yeah, but we can also say between the time you were traveling and maybe dealings that you've had with trading with them. So what are you guys doing?
Powering on.
Oh, I'm powering on.
So,
okay, what are you guys doing?
we have to. All right. I just stay right here, and then I go tell everybody. I said we gotta get this kid back to Key.
I
Fruit City.
Are you stupid?
Yes, I don't understand. Why would we go back to Key?
Bring the son back to his father.
Do you recall this? He's a pile. You recall this pile as a person, yes?
Yes.
Do you recall seeing him speaking directly to the Pope?
Yes.
Okay. And Gregory Popeson, he was taken by this man, brought to the Gaians. The Gaians were kidnapped, and he believes they were going to kill him, place the weapons on the, I assume, soon-to-be dead Gaians, and say
I'm
that
glad
the
you're explaining this.
Gaians,
I was not getting it till right now.
Gaians killed the Pope's son, thus starting the war that we are trying to prevent.
Got it. Yeah,
I feel like if we bring
Sorry.
the Popeson back to the Pope, he might be fake shocked. I think the Pope is the one trying to orchestrate a war.
Excuse me, little one. Are
Gregory
you
Popeson.
Greg? Question: is your dad crazy?
Or has he always been crazy?
Does he want?
Are you sure? Well, hold on. Excuse me. So, are you sure the father? I'm sorry, the Pope.
The Pope, yes.
I guess the father, really, in all aspects.
This is true.
Yeah, he is. How do we know that he's behind it all? Why did this guy? This guy is just a defect heretic.
I don't think he is, because he had an entire troop of heretics, it would appear.
You don't give the trained Proximas to heretics.
Also true.
I've never met my father.
Even worse.
How do you know your Pope's son?
I've been told, and I've been brought up on popes are not allowed to have children or wives, and they kind of sent me away to live with the Gaians.
Right.
Oh.
I've been taught everything to potentially take up reign.
So he's a dirty Pope's secret.
So, okay. So the Pope got busy with is your mother, who's your mother?
I never met her.
She could possibly be a hooker. So,
I was told that she died during birth.
Did she have... Never mind.
Out of character. We need to seat this kid on the Pope throne. Now, I guess in character, I am a devout nano who hunts with great skill. So
And trained.
and I am still not getting it. All right, so why don't we bring him back? And then we could deal with it then. And ask the source. There's got to be a good reason.
okay. Here's the thing. Okay, Jacoby, take it from this point of view. You walk in with something that someone wants, and you know that they're vile and evil, and they have an army. There's 4 of us. I count as 3 people at least. And so when I walk in, everyone's going to, jump us and then probably kill all of us and then sully our names because that's what they've been doing. It's not a good idea just to walk in there. You don't walk into a bear cave with holding a honey pot.
Then why don't we go and find the answers to our questions, whether or not we walk in there or we go another way? We find the answers and then we come up with a solution. Because right now we've got a whole lot of questions.
I think we're supposed to be dead.
Hey.
Yes. I think we're supposed to be dead as well.
Scout, look at Zoom. I sent you a private message in case you forgot about this.
I might have. I can't really see what the guy. Hold on.
They need like water, food.
Oh,
Fucking this guy.
Yeah, I feel like he just came back into the middle of this conversation and just complete disregard with what's being talked about. Just like got a deal over here.
I have to go do something, and then I'm gonna run away to go look for that.
That was...
Is he going to get food? Or what?
I back to the topic. Sorry, Nell. Welcome to the conversation. We're talking about what do we do with the Pope's son. This is the Pope's son, Gregory Pope's son. This is Nell.
So
Gregory, say something.
He kind of just looks and he gives you an awkward stare.
Perfect.
Nell's gonna just stare right back.
Seems to be the common greeting amongst this party.
Why is everyone staring at each other?
He started it.
You could.
He
You're an adult. Kinda.
Hey, Nell's a bit different in season 2.
Love it.
No, but Nell's gonna. Yeah, I mean, one pope, bunch of Gaians.
Well, I'm sorry. What are you saying about the guys?
They need to go home. They need food and water.
Oh, well, send them home.
I mean, just give them all
We're
the
going
food.
back to Key.
Just give them all the food and water. I mean, I feel like that's a decision. I'm not. I don't feel like that's an
not all
executive
of it.
decision.
I think I'm pretty sure Scout went out to go deal with it.
Yeah, he said he had to go deal with something. I assume he's either scouting or killing.
I hope so, because if his name is Scout and he doesn't do any of that, I think it's a miss here. And
That'd be a little.
yeah,
Your name is Scout?
No, the scout left. This
No.
is Nell.
Scout's the guy with the goggles.
Oh. That guy
So
was weird.
you're getting killed, Popeson, Gregory.
No, he's not. No one's getting killed. He was going to get killed.
You were getting
think-
killed.
I think they were going to kill me. It makes sense.
Right. Okay. And
Right.
they said things like, "We're going to kill him." Yes.
Not in so many words.
How many words did they use to kill you?
Well, they didn't kill me. That's why I'm still here.
Perfect. The appropriate number, 0 words. Great. So I think bringing him back into the Viper's Den being key and the home of the Amber Papacy. Why if the Pope wants him dead, I feel like we should keep him safely outside as a secret ace in the hole, and then we go in and talk to the Pope and say we found his dead son, and see what the Pope does.
Is it? I feel like this should be common knowledge, right? That does everybody know the Pope's got a son?
No.
Like is Pope? So
No.
oh, it's secret Popeson.
It's secret Popeson. It's Gregory.
Top secret Popeson.
It's Gregory Secrate Popeson. That's his full name.
Illegitimate.
Illegitimate. That's the actual. That's the faction we just made up just now. That's what we're gonna call our group. The Illegitimate.
Done. I like it. All right. So, what do you guys want to do now?
I'm looking for that thing.
I want to go back to
Oh, okay. So you're heading out into the desert. So you're trying to find a finger in the sand. I mean, I'll give you a DC.
I have sharp-eyed and I have perception.
It's going to be a 7.
Okay, so that took it to a 5. Let me see if I have anything else that will help. Navigation, because I have to kind of go the general direction of where it was at.
Did you? So you can only reduce a thing by two using skills.
Oh, okay. Then I'll roll it. This would be intelligence, I believe.
Yeah, so a 5. So you got to be a 15.
I'm really. This is really season 2. Is Scout gonna roll better?
Oh
No.
I'm sorry. I mean, we'll
Oh,
see.
y'all.
Well, the problem was you had no in between. You just only rolled 19 and up, or you rolled 4s.
I.e.
So far, status quo.
In case people don't know, just for the record, failures make better story than successes.
I come back.
No, but not in this case.
No, it's not good. I come back to everyone. I was like, I couldn't find the finger. I don't know where the finger is.
Finger.
Are you missing one?
No, the guy that had the red face, he tried, his pinky came off and it was a transponder, but I bashed it with the hammer out in that direction, but I can't find it. And I don't know if I broke it.
I don't think I saw that happen. Man, that sounds cool.
Oh, yeah, you guys were, well, Nell was there, I think, but
What happened while I was gone?
Apparently something cool. What happened? One more time? What finger?
oh, so the cloaked figure,
Yeah.
we were fighting, and he threw a bomb on my arm, which like takes off the thing, and it didn't detonate because we killed him. And then, but then when I hit him really hard, and then Nell hit him really hard, and then his pinky came off. I don't know if Nell caught it, but his pinky came off,
didn't you?
and it was like a cipher or something, but it was a transponder. So it was sending off a distress signal possibly, but I hit it with my hammer as it was falling, and I bashed it that way. And I can't find it, and I don't know if it's broken, so people might be coming here now.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Oh.
Well,
Where
then we
are
walk and
we?
talk. All right, Taki.
Where-
To Key. Well, the only if we go to Key, the only option we have is how tall is the kid?
The kid is, he's probably like the age of 13.
That's
So-
not a height.
No, I'm saying because he said top. I just wanted to
Oh,
clarify. Yeah.
How tall is he?
He's about
age
He's about 13.
He's about 13. That's somewhere in here.
It's about 13 years tall.
Looking at him, he's probably just cresting like 5'3". You would guess.
Okay, so here's my idea. Me and him are similar heights, so we can use the gem to our advantage. I can give him my mask and goggles. He puts them on. We switchy-do. I look like Pope Son. We go in there. Pope Son tries to kill me. I fuck him up.
I like it. So we give you back to the Pope, and then Operation Trojan Pope, Operation
Right.
Poaching Horse.
And then we can keep the Pope and Popeson invisible.
We should go
Or he can look like me.
This is great.
Operation Scouts.
I want to be invisible. Dibs. How many
You
people I
want to be
can?
invisible.
I'll tell you what. I've been here along for the ride the most part of this adventure. I'm going to continue that if no one has an issue.
Yeah, no, we still have no idea what you actually do.
Great.
Perfect.
And at this point, like, Scout's just like pulling out food and eating it, and then drinking water, like that he found while he was searching for the finger. And he's like, "Okay, what are we gonna do with the Gaians?"
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I mean,
Out of character because little ADD over here. What is who's fighting who? Gaians started a war with who? I'm sorry. Keith
No,
started a war
the
with who?
truth are. So what started this all off was a terrorist attack.
A bomb.
Right, a bomb blew up. The truth immediately blamed the Gaians, and you guys have been slowly uncovering that it may not have been like that.
Perfect. So what do we do with the Gaians? All right. Well then, I don't
send them packing.
think we need. Yeah, we send them back. I mean, unless we bring them with us so we could protect them to make sure they don't.
Well, my thinking is if they spot a pack of Gaians walking towards, the city that the Pope's
Yeah,
in,
that's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
That'll be an
we're-
airstrike, I think.
yeah. So that's why I kind of just don't want them near me. If they were going to try to pick up the guns on the ground, I was going to tell them don't do that either, because if you get caught going back and you have weapons, that's also not going to be a good thing.
Yeah, then why don't we just send them packing? Unless, yeah, I don't.
Just,
don't know.
Scout, can you find us food and water?
I can find me food and water. I can try to find you guys food and water.
Find you enough food and water
For the Gaians, yeah.
49 times.
Bob, how do I the caravans, what are they pulled by, if anything? How are they moved?
There are not oxen. Oh man,
Oxen.
yeah, they're pulled by a mammal.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out the name of
Oxen
it.
with 8 hooves.
And how many of them
Awesome.
how many of them are exploded?
None. You
So
guys
there's-
didn't blow up the.
So there's three functional. There's three functional things here. Then.
Correct.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Banthas.
Octopus. This is great.
So, I'm gonna search around the campsite and find the rations that the fucking Truth had for themselves that apparently no one's thinking about looking for, and gathering all of it together, and then going, I bring food and water. I did not go far.
I went and hunted all of these prepackaged MREs.
Great, Scout. I knew you were good for something. We had an argument that you were good or
Just
bad at
opened up the
scouting.
back of it.
And you are, in fact, good at scouting.
I'm good at scouting. I also, how many shillings do I find searching the dead?
Shin.
Shins.
Shinlings.
Chitlings.
He's looking for chitlings.
Chitlins. Excuse me. I would like some chitlins.
Not even an imaginary future do we know what shillings are.
I'm sorry. It's shins. Shins.
We'll say that you find 10 altogether.
10? Okay.
Mhm.
I have quite the
Yeah, and you don't share, which is funny.
No.
So you're like rich. Everyone else is like flat broke at this point.
Wow.
I'm a futuristic devout monk. I will take whatever is given to me. But I will not ask. Only what is
Perfect.
needed.
I had to find out where to put money. Where
Okay,
is the
listen.
money?
Why don't we take all of these food rations, put them inside one of these caravans, take some for me, close the caravan door, give the caravan over to the Gaians, and tell them to go away.
Tell them to go away.
Hell, we could give them 2 of these caravans as soon as we clear out the bombs and weapons from the other one.
Can't do that.
Question.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Did Popeson come from there? Greg, did you come from there?
Gregory, are you a Gaian?
From where?
The Gaians.
From their village.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, I stayed at not their village, but a village that was out there.
A village of Gaians, or just like a random...
Well, village is a strong word. We had our house, and then we had serfs who worked on the land and fed us.
Okay, so you came from a house, then.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to
back to
leave
that.
much.
Just say to my curiosity, the people, the serfs, and the, I assume, guards and perhaps caretakers, they're dead, yeah.
No.
He can't go back there.
I'm just curious if these people walked in and killed everyone and then took the boy.
Not at all. If they always told me how great the order was. I'm assuming that they worked with them.
Oh, so you just went willingly?
Yeah, they came and they said I was being summoned by my father,
Great.
and I went with them.
Okay, perfect.
Did they all leave with you, or did some stay behind?
No, they all stayed behind.
Well, then.
No. I'm talking about the people who came and got you. Did they all go with you, or did some of them stay behind?
He points over to the pile of bodies and you killed them.
You're not understanding my question.
I don't think I am.
No. So when you left with the people, did they all, the people who came and got you, did they all come with you, or did some of them stay behind?
Oh no, yeah, they all came. I apologize.
Oh,
That was my mess up. Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, you better apologize, Greg.
No, Bob is apologizing. I misunderstood.
I'm yelling at Greg.
All right. Well, I don't blame shit on my NPCs.
Yelling at Greg anyway.
Well, here's the thing. The Gaians can't go back to their village. You can't go back to your house. You guys, the Gaians are going to have to go somewhere else. Like, because the border is too close. Apparently, the truth is attacking people. I look at the Gaians at this point, and in Gaian, where's the bathroom? No, in Gaian,
What it do?
What the fuck is happening right now?
because we made the joke about I can ask for like simple.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that took me a second.
In Gaian, I'm like,
They
Have
Go ahead.
lasagna.
in Gaian, I look at them and I go, "What do the truth want from you?"
they kind of shrug slightly, and they look at Nell and they say, we're not truth members.
I understand that. What do Gaians have that the truth want that they want to cause a war over?
I think you're saying the right words, but it's hard because you're saying them out of sentence.
They don't understand you.
He's got the Google
Why?
Translate version of Guyanese.
Hold on. Let me try this again.
English.
English.
And Nell's gonna essentially repeat what he said in perfect Gaian.
Oh,
That's exactly what I said.
Your inflection and tone was off. It's a syntax thing.
it's a tonal language.
Yeah.
So repeat your question one more time because I was trolling you too hard, so I didn't actually hear the question.
My question was, what do the Gaians have that the truth wants to cause a war over?
They kind of just stay quiet.
Nell's gonna repeat it, but a little more authoritative.
You're gonna have to make a roll for this.
All right, cool. I'm specialized in intimidation.
I want to help this intimidation.
Okay, so you can add this asset to it.
Yeah.
So how are you helping, and how are you being aggressive about this?
I'm just standing there being a Proxima. Like that's all I'm doing. And
By default.
all of a sudden, my cloak breathes open a little bit, and there's just fucking ripped arm, and he's just staring.
Okay, noted. Now, how are you saying this? Like, give me the RP.
He shows you one of his Instagram selfies where it's all abs. I'm just like, oh no, oh god, no.
Hold on.
Tablet's broken, Jacoby. All right, it's never coming back.
Nell's brow is just going to get like furrowed where there's just a hard, distinct line, and he's going to stare at the elder and say it.
So you have unibrow.
Yeah. It's just going to be like super stern. Like there's not going to be much theatrics. It's going to be like, tell us what you want. Or,
Okay.
Catchy sayings, man. That's how it is.
Yeah, this is going to be difficulty 5. You get 1 asset from Scout to drop it down to a 4.
All right, and I'm specialized. This is intellect, correct?
Mm-hmm. Well, you rolled a 4.
Oh, that's because I'm way up here. Okay, that makes sense.
They look at you. The 4 is correct, right? Like that's what you rolled? Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm specialized, so I click specialized because I'm specialized in.
Yeah, you're fine. They look at you. Yeah, they look at you and they say, I'm sorry, my son. We cannot tell, but we have something that they want, and wiping out our people is a small stepping stone for them.
What did he say?
We can't help you if you don't tell us. I'm working on it.
Oh,
He needs to wipe.
What?
That's.
Like saying.
I don't understand Guyanese.
I'm slowly picking it up. He needs to wipe, and they
Front to back.
What is he wiping?
front to back and
Yeah.
something about an orange tabby cat.
Yeah.
We had to wig him at once. Does that
That's
help?
what I'm talking about.
Either.
And something about folding instead of scrunching as well.
Yes.
They have something, but apparently it's they're too afraid to say. But wiping them out is how they're going to do it.
Oh, tell them that the Pope already knows what they have, or else he wouldn't be trying to kill them.
The Pope already knows what you have, or he wouldn't be trying to kill you.
Whoa, easy.
Did you tell them?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
We know that they know, but we don't understand how they know. And to let others in on this
What's he
outside
saying now?
would not happen. It would only make matters worse.
Well,
Did he tell you what they have?
what's your name?
Deneen.
Not. I said this in Italian. ¿Cómo te llama?
Gaian's really just
Take-
Spanish.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jamo Denim.
Poppy.
What?
Poppy.
Oh, you're gonna make me call this man Poppy. All right. Okay, listen, Poppy. This problem is bigger than you and what you have. This is gonna affect all Gaians, everyone across that border, everyone on this side of the border. This is bigger than left and right. This is bigger than up and down. We need to help you. And if you don't tell us,
This is not bigger than the gods.
I think Poppy was in Mitt's background.
What was he doing? This one walked right in.
listen, Poppy.
What? What's happening? I missed it. What did I miss? I missed something. I'm upset about it.
I'm trying to pick up something, and he's getting ready for bed. So I don't even know if he's like.
Mitt's dad just like slid in and was like, "Hey, I'm out."
Yeah. Poppy was in the
No
background.
idea.
I summoned the Poppy.
Oh my god!
I said Pappy on accident, damn it.
You guys summoned him. He said Poppy too much.
Okay, cool. So this dude's just playing hardball.
What did he say?
He's just give me a second. I can't translate everything and think. Yeah, you're asking me to run on more cylinders than I have. And Nell's gonna walk down to him
What's a cylinder?
and casually just lift up his jacket sleeves like he's getting ready for business, and grab and kind of put his hands on the guy's shoulders.
You notice that a couple of Gaians kind of stand up around him and they start to move closer.
Hey, he's not coming up like, no, I'm gonna choke you. It's coming up in a friendly.
Okay. Well, you said you were picking up the sleeve.
You said you had business sleeves.
Yeah, I have business sleeves. They're 3/4 sleeves, but now I've
And now you've rolled them up to short sleeves.
Yeah. So he's showing them that he is a friend and that his business does concern them, is what he tells them. This is bigger than us.
It is bigger than all of us.
Okay, you said that. All right, yeah, fucking go home, I guess. I don't know. What do you?
You got this.
Yeah, sure, I do. Yeah, anybody else want to jump in here? And that yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, since I'm the only one who kind of understands what's going on, I help tell me.
He's not gonna tell us.
Did you tell him that
At this point,
the Pope already
one
knows about the
Yeah, they know.
one of the women
To be the one talking.
one of the women came up and they put a hand on his shoulder. He leans over and they whisper to him.
Perception.
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
What's the difficulty?
I don't know what your passive perception.
How do I know what my fucking perception is?
Back to the game.
Let me go get my fucking vagina wig.
Without context,
Everyone contact. That was
no one knows what that was about.
And you'll
that
never
was a
know
crucial
why that
conversation.
fucking came up.
Guys, make sure to tweet at McLoken for
There you go.
Fine,
For
I'll
hashtag vagina wig.
Hashtag vagina wig.
Right.
Difficulty 3. I'm the only one laughing. That got weird.
Difficulty 3. I have a 1 now.
Okay.
Roll it. Okay.
You roll above a 3.
Oh,
still 4 to
Minor-
19.
minor effect. I want to all of a sudden it just unlocks and I know Gaian now.
Okay. Done.
Minor effect.
Well, he already knows it. I was kind of just trolling him about.
Oh no, I love
So
doing
what
it,
would be a
though.
major effect now? That's what I want to know.
What would be a major effect? I become a major in Gaian and write Gaian literature.
He knows all the slang and stuff, so he can actually sound like up.
Now I know the McLogan scale. It's a major effect.
So it kind of clicks. You're like, oh, the adjective comes before the verb in the sentence. That makes more sense.
That's out of character. Still don't know what you're saying, but okay.
Nice. Yeah. So he looks at you, and he looks at the girl, and then he looks back at Nell, and then while still looking at Nell,
What did she say to him?
oh, that's right. You can tell them just a little. You can tell them about the visitors.
Yes, tell us about the visitors.
And again, he looks at you, he looks at the girl, he looks back at Nell, and to Nell, they came one night and they gave us a gift. We've never seen anything like it. It was massive, it was large, it came from the heavens. They came down and they had white skin that was wrinkled, and instead of heads, it was a dome. They had no hair, but boxes on the side and more white skin. They handed us a blue cylinder, and when they hooked it up to one person's house and they put their hand on one end of it and pushed something on it, the house, the machine, the metal started moving again. They want it. They want whatever it was.
Can I roll skilled with Numenera to see if I can figure that out?
Sure.
Okay. What's the difficulty? Probably high.
Yeah, this is going to be like a 6.
Okay, 6 skilled with Numenera.
Because he's not exactly giving you technical information, right? He's telling you things as if a shaman would have seen it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I have anything else that would help. I'm trained in medium bashing. No, I think
Why is that a thing?
because it's one of the things I take being I'm skilled in combat. So here we go. Intelligence, I got to get a 15 or better. No, very close, but no.
No, you did not succeed. I'm sorry, I was looking at something. Give me a second. So as they, you have no idea what this is. The only thing that you would have picked up from that would be that it is clearly some type of energy source, obviously, but anyone could have gathered that.
What about the other people from the heavens? Where did they go? Did they come back? Or how long ago was this?
This was 5 moons.
Nell, what is he saying?
He's talking to Scout now.
I like how Frags mutes it in the end of conversation.
Yeah, but you understand what he's saying. I don't understand what he's saying.
Some dudes came down from the sky and gave him a power cylinder. I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense. But now the Pope wants it.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, what the fuck? What is it?
That's the question. I don't know. But I mean, there's 2 options we can do right now. We can side with the Gaians and get them ready for war and fight a war with them, or we go to Key and cause a civil war. I'm for the civil war because I think they have more shiny stuff there. But that blue cylinder sounds amazing.
That sounds really cool.
Killing people or shiny stuff?
Well, either way, people would die. So we would take Greg, Pope's son, there to be the Pope of the Gaians and start a new Gaian truth order. start a war on that scale. I don't know how big the Gaians are, or if they're ever combat ready. Or we can take Greg Popeson to the key and then start using your talkative abilities, Denise.
Oh, me.
And yes, and then spreading the word of Greg Popeson, who is the rightful ruler of this, and getting a cult following and causing a civil war.
Oh yes, I could start a religion again.
What again? Yeah, there's money to be made in religion.
Wait, there's money to be made.
I'll have you know. Sure is.
Not
that I would ever steal anything from anyone.
Jacoby.
So as the leader of this group, I say we no. I guess as the well, all right. So we are here for the we are here to find the truth above all else, right?
I think that's just you. I'll be honest, Jacoby. I talked to somebody in the Order of Truth, and they gave me like a very convenient side job in here, and then this is a shit show. I thought it was going to be like a desk job, and I was just hanging out.
So you're not even trained?
No, I'm not even a member of the Order of Truth, I'll be honest with you.
Well, honestly, neither am I.
Yeah.
What?
No.
I don't even think Neil's from here.
No? No?
I have 2 silver badges. One from a dead lady I found in the ruins, and I just showed up with her note, and they're like, well, I guess you're the new guy, girl, whatever. And then I have mine that just says scout, but I'm not Doris.
Yes.
You could be.
No, Nell? What about you, Nell?
Are we doing like the whole truth thing right now?
Yes.
Well, I would like the truth, but apparently these guys don't. So what are you?
Well, he's gonna pull out his orders, and these are real cheap. You know that?
What do you mean?
You just buy them. It's not even real.
I wish I had thought of that. It's so much easier than what we did.
Jacoby's whole life just.
I need some time.
Yeah.
Where are we right now?
I was
In the desert.
Middle of the desert.
Are we like in like a hut or something where we destroyed?
No, this is right in front of the Gaians who are kind of just looking at each other awkwardly.
where do our loyalties
There'd be like a cairn
right now?
Someone is putting to, like one of the Gaians are making. They're making like a cairn, and I just like walk by and say I need some time, and then the whole thing just I don't move, but a force push just knocks the whole thing over.
Like a door.
I'm super fucking angry. Yeah, and I just force push this cairn that there's like people are like, what it do? What? And then what it do? What it do? I'll have the lasagna.
Did he not know? Did he not know where we came from?
I think
You guys went an entire season without telling him you guys were not treating him first.
So none of us ended up really being
nice this whole time.
He thought you guys were just, other guys of the truth.
No, we're all just ragtag.
Yes.
The shit.
Literally, Scout ready to like get junk to sell because like all the shit started blowing up, and he's like, that's why he's always looting, and he's found money, and he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this.
Nell's gonna ask you. So where do our allegiances lie?
Well, I mean, technically,
You're not there anymore, Jacoby.
Oh, I know it.
he's yelling in the distance.
Fuck.
I mean, like, honestly, the truth is, the order of the truth is doing something. They're not very truthful, so they're kind of leaving. And so, they spawned us, right? And we became knights of the truth, and we should uphold the truth and kill the bad truth.
Okay, so
And we get money.
where do we stand on the whole Gaians versus?
Well, our leader is having a mental break right now.
Did we vote on this?
I didn't even choose it. It was just appointed to me. One. 5 minutes in. I went, no. Okay.
I mean, it's probably going to dawn on him that he's lost his tablet. All the people that are with him are not from the order, and honestly, I could go either way. I could go with the Gaians, build up their army, train them. I would love to train them. I get to hit people, and then there's causing a civil war, which Denine might like because he gets to make a religion.
No, I don't like that one.
Fine.
I work for the Gaian central government.
That's not a real thing. That can't be. They have a central government. All of them.
Yeah.
No, it's the government in the center of the area. It's not. No.
Okay, it's just like a locality based.
Yeah, no, yes.
I understand.
So you're a Gaian secret agent.
Secret, yeah. I mean, I didn't really try to hide it.
Well, none of us really asked about each other, did we?
That's true.
No. I mean, Nell's gonna like kind of pull his coat down and show you he's got like ridges on his back. He's like,
We all now have backstories.
the things for the.
What did the ridges do?
He's gonna like point out at all the rest of the Gaians who all have ridges going across the backs of their shoulder blades.
But they're all human. I understand. They all.
It's kind of.
I don't have back ridges.
I mean, why? I don't care if you do. You just. I mean, there's humans with ridges. There's no humans with ridges.
We're ridge humans.
Okay, ridge humans. Okay.
Ready to jump for class?
After the terrorist stuff, my village got worried. So they sent me to figure out who was really at fault.
Okay. So, are the Gaians able to get war ready? Is there big enough to them to go against the Order, or are they a small crew?
I mean, it's a kind of a scattered state, but we don't really like people telling us what to do. So,
well, I mean, do you think you can get the Gaians war ready, or can they defend this thing, or?
Yeah, I mean, with the proper motivation. Are you talking about these guys?
Oh, I mean all of them.
Oh yeah, no, the rest of them, yeah, sure. I haven't met all of them.
I'm pretty sure the motivation is that the entire Amber Papacy and the army therein is going to kill them and take their shit.
Yeah, I don't think these guys now. These are farmers.
Well, I mean, like, you're going to need everyone, so they're going to have to train.
Yeah, I mean, we'll also need food for fighting stuff.
Yes, and we have Great Pope's son. Great Pope's son, do you want to be the Pope of the Gaians?
He just kind of like, what? You notice that he was like drawing things in the sand while you guys were talking. Wait, what?
Well, you're ready to be a Pope, so you can go be Pope of the Gaians, help inspire them, then raise an army.
Yes.
But they're heretics. They don't believe in the truth.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to take kind of what you would call paganish.
Well,
So the difference would be that the order is they believe in the truth, right? Which is discovering Numenera, learning from the past, etc., etc., or at least what they could. And the Gaians are more shamanic. Shamanic? That's not the right word, but you get what I'm saying.
Shamanistic. The Gaians believe that there are spirits in everything, including Numenera.
Yeah.
okay, so the tech priest from fucking Warhammer. All right.
Yeah. Essentially.
Dear Omnissiah, Scout is just really kind of like trying to figure out this human culture right now, because he's just like, do this, and people are like, no, we can't do that, and he thinks everyone's values are stupid right now. What they are. You're so wrong.
I couldn't agree more.
You aren't wrong with that one.
Well, what? I mean, we could do a little A and little of B. Two of us go to and take Pope's son and cause a religion and cause a civil war at the same time of raising an army for the Gaians.
I'm pretty sure I can create another religion.
I think I was. It's kind of what I was sent to keep from happening.
A new religion.
No, a civil war.
Oh, right.
Or a civil war for the truth?
No, oh no, for the Gaians. Wait, what?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the truth.
Oh yeah, no, let them fight.
Okay. So, I mean, that's what I was talking about this whole time.
Oh,
Why would I cause a Gaian civil war?
that's why this was been a very tense conversation for me, and I was very uncomfortable, and I'm sorry.
I mean,
I was just enjoying watching you do it.
it's really hard to read my cues. I understand, but
Can I give an XP for RP or an XP for RP? Is that a thing?
No, not allowed.
I'll take one.
No, that's cool.
Not
Never
allowed.
mind.
Nope.
Okay.
Killing Monty cooking. Yeah.
The leader has spoken.
Killing.
Go ahead.
Getting it? Am I getting it?
No.
Damn it! All right, then no, you can't.
No.
There's no XP allowed in this game.
Not at all, unless it's rewarded to Jacoby.
So,
What is Jacoby doing? Like, is he still off in the distance?
He's zoned off thinking about his life in the last however many weeks he's been with you guys.
He's having a temper tantrum.
Couple days, I think, actually. It's only been like 2 weeks. We met.
Something like that. It's been a hell of a 2-week period of time. Man.
I think we need Jacoby though.
Yeah.
He's not like off, like I'll find my way home. He's just like off brooding somewhere.
Jacoby.
Okay, so I just want to be clear. I don't actually know where he is, but I just want to be clear. So I'm starting a new religion with Gregory Popeson.
I think that's our best option is to cause a civil war within the city that would cause troops to divert.
Yes.
And maybe even get troops on our side so we can then take over and Greg can be Pope.
Gregory can be Pope, yes.
He's no longer Pope.
So, okay, so the key... Okay, so I understand.
I'll intrude here. Gregory, and this is for who just came up with that idea?
Scout.
I guess it's
Scout. I don't want to give Scout another XP, but we'll give Scout another XP.
Okay.
I give my XP to Jacoby because he's
No, he's good.
Gregory kind of looks
He kind of looks like Batman while he's breathing.
and he's like, I really don't want to be Pope.
I'll take it.
I was hanging out. I was hanging out with I had a friend before they killed him, and he was one of the servants' kids, and we would talk, and he would tell me life was in everything, and the order they just believe that the past will rule us and that we need to learn from it. I'm not really about that. I like the fact that everything has life.
Who killed him?
My mentor. I wasn't allowed to talk to the Gaians. They were heretics.
Shaman? No,
Wait, so you want to be a Gaian Pope?
No. They don't have a pope.
He could be a Gaian shaman. Do you like being Gaian shaman?
But a shope. You could be a little bit of
Show.
Great! No, wait, this is exactly what I was going to say. This is perfect. Great intrusion, Bob. This works great. You can't have a religious war unless there's two dichotomous religions. And if we take animistic Gaianism and the truth, and we mix them into Gregory Popeson's new religion called the animistic papacy, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here.
Truth.
It's a combination of spirits and Numenera together as one, and neither one will like him. Everyone fights everyone. I think that's the plan you're going for here,
How
right?
about we call it the
Sorry,
inconvenient
I got excited. The inconvenient truth is the language they speak.
Jesus Christ. It's like undercommon.
I'm sorry. I think I've lost a bit of what your plan was. I was in and out.
I don't even know anything about shamanism.
That's okay. You don't have to. I didn't know anything about religion my first time either. What?
Greg, do you even want to be the head of a religion?
No.
Boom. New plan.
He's a child. Adults tell children what to do.
Here's the thing.
I'm a teenager?
That doesn't count.
He's got at least a couple short and curlies. Come on.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
What's the way of doing?
Let's throw this out there. We have the ability to look like each other. So you can look like me and I can look like you and pretend to be you. And we do this religion thing.
So I have to look like you for the rest of my life?
No, not the rest of your life. Until we win. Oh, no, but you still have to be Pope at the end of it.
But a war can rage on forever, and there's going to be potentially thousands of deaths.
Yes, that's what happens in war.
But why does there have to be a war? Why do people have to die?
Because the Gaians have something, and the truth wants it. And that's how it's going to be.
Yeah. It's a cylinder of some kind.
And the best thing that you can come up with is everyone dies?
No, the best thing is you become Pope and stop it from happening.
Yeah, no. My only concern is no Gaians die. I don't really care about anybody else.
Realistically, the best plan is that we just kill your father and put you in the throne. I don't know what the Pope chair.
You get a hat.
You do get a hat.
You get a hat.
Well,
and
I'm pretty sure
a shirt that says, "My dad died so I can become Pope," and this shirt is all I got.
And the papacy. This shirt and the papacy is all I got.
Is all I got.
And he's also got another shirt that says Big Pappy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, everyone. That was welcome back to season 2.
Gregory storms off.
Damn it! This is the second time today that someone has stormed off.
You notice that the Gaians are rebuilding, and as he comes by, he kind of just kicks the end of it, and it just topples down
He
again.
kicks the one Jenga block that just knocks the whole cairn down.
And then I pass by him on my way back, and I go, "Hi, Gregory." And then the cairn gets pushed back or pulled back together as where it was, and then I go, "All right, I'm just going to assume that you guys were all just joking just now." Okay, and I thank you. It was pretty funny. I had a pretty good chuckle. But what I want to do is I want to go and find the actual truth, as we all do, at Key about what's going on, and then work there. Like I
think you were Gaian, but I'm Gaian.
He's a Gaian secret agent.
Bingo.
He's got back ridges. That's the only way I know.
Double bingo.
Yes.
oh. I need to go for a walk.
Jacoby, Jacoby, real quick, before you leave, I don't want you to storm off and then come back and then have to storm off again. So while we're, I guess, doing this a second time, I'm actually a con artist.
Well, okay.
By trade. I usually con people into giving me things. I then sell those things and make a profit, or a religion, or I become a prophet of a religion, or a war incites. And either way, there is profits. I usually am at the receiving end of them. So I just wanted to be.
Count, you're still actually just a scavenger.
Oh, me?
My
Yeah.
name's not Doris. Damn it! And then I walk away.
No!
This day is turning out to be terrible. Is it dawn yet?
How did you not know I'm a scavenger? I kept picking things up and putting them in my backpack.
I don't even understand. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like he didn't even read the backstories that we wrote. The point is, no one's even here. We're all in agreement that someone's going to war with somebody. Damn it.
As long as it's not the Gaians.
I mean,
they're kind of already at war that they didn't pick. So.
Well, I mean, as long as, they're not ambushed, I guess. I'll have to ride from town to town yelling the truth is coming.
Also, because your characters would remember this, keep in mind that the truth is trying to gather the kingdoms as well. That would definitely be an overwhelming number.
Oh, fuck.
Vastly overwhelming.
Damn, we're gonna have to go across the big ass sea and get some Dothraki warriors.
No one's ever gone across the sea. There's nothing out there.
The Acid Sea?
The Sea Kingdom of Gone hasn't even gone across the sea yet.
So Jacoby's going to take a lap. Bob, you let me know when he comes back.
Okay. I feel like you should do that yourself, but that's fine. I'll do
I already
it.
did.
Yeah. I thought sending Gregory out towards you would probably be the, and it did. It worked.
He came back. He came back for a sec, but now I'm out again. So
No, he's
Yeah,
pouting more.
Cool.
He's like 20 feet behind Greg. They're both doing a little pout.
So what are you thinking during all this, Jacoby?
what am I thinking?
Yeah, you kind of see Greg just kind of sitting there and just, he's like sitting catcher style and just drawing in the sand.
Right. Now thought of a different catcher. So the like catching rock. What he's probably thinking is he's walking around and just thinking about how much he's been lied to. What is actually the mission now? The mission has been so like skewed this whole time. I guess I at this point I'm kind of tossing the map case, the scroll case, or the thing that looks like a scroll case, but it actually has the data of the writ that we were supposed to bring across the map to Ghanaian land. I forget what actually where we were going. But anyway, the original plan. And I just go over everything and how nothing adds up to the fact that they are actually knights, and I just feel like an idiot. Because of how he's been brought up and his training, everything's been so systematic and everything's just been put into place. So he figured that everybody was just curated for this mission, not a haphazard sellsword. Hey, it wasn't like a bounty board mission. But he was fooled either by the order or just being an idiot, or whatever. These are all the thoughts that he has going on in his mind to actually just pick up one of these just little kind of meaningless jobs. As he could have gone in a squad of knights, but instead he's here leading. So he's kind of just mad about everything.
And as you're in your panic attack, Gregory kind of comes up to you and holds out a hand, and you can see something in his hand.
What is this? What is this?
I have a lot of anxiety and panic attacks, and when I eat these candies, it makes it better.
He grabs one of them. Oh, that's adorable. Now I've got edible ciphers. All right, so
it is, in fact,
activate in D6 hours.
No, when you, it's not going to be a D roll, but when you eat it, you can gain an A asset in, but the situation has to be hectic. Like, yeah, you got to have to be in an anxiety.
Trained in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Sweet. I say thank you. I take one now, but then I put the actual cipher in my pocket. Give me the candies. And
opens it up, and you can see that it kind of looks like a date. And he kind of just puts it on his mouth, and he's just chewing, and he's looking up at the stars. And my friend used to tell me that those constellations are gods. You see how you can connect them almost with a line, and they draw shapes.
Yes.
He called that one a bear.
Not a bear. It's a bunch of lines. If it even is that, it's just a bunch of dots right now. But if I was to think about it, it's a lot of lines. That doesn't even look like a bear.
Well, look, and you can see now what he's been drawing in the sand, and he's kind of been tracing it out. And it does kind of look like in the shape of a bear. And you see that one? They say that is a great warrior, and those 3 stars right there, that's his belt. And then he draws it out in the sand as well. And he said those are our past, and that's our history, and that's what the gods put them there for us to remember.
Okay. A bunch of lines.
I mean, you kind of have to see past the lines.
But they're stars. That's the truth.
But what are the stars? Did you put him there?
No, I didn't put him there.
Did the truth put him there?
No.
Then who put him there?
Well, and then I tell him what I know about stars, and I'm not going to embarrass myself to very limited amount.
No, but does your character think that those are different planets and things of that nature?
No,
Would he know that?
No, he probably he knows that there are stars and they come out at night.
Yeah, they're storyboard.
You mean
But
they are?
I mean, the truth's not wrong. You know,
Truth.
it's just a different way of looking at it. The gods are the ones who made the truth. They're the ones who, you know, made the truth happen. And this is just them remembering the story the same way that you get in your books.
So you read this night sky like I read my tablet.
Well, I don't. I don't know how. I just know the shapes look cool. And I only know like a few of them.
They look kind of cool.
But that's what the Gains do.
I don't know what your point is here. They read the stars.
They're not your enemies. But if people are trying to kill, but if people are trying to kill other people, then they're not good people. And I don't know about you, but these people are just farmers. They're not warriors. They're not capable of blowing things up.
I want to know the truth. Above all else, I want to know why this is happening. I want to know why have you been taken out here? I want to know why you've been given to someone to come out here. I want to know why the Pope has done what he's done, if that's even what's happening. I want to know the truth is why I'm here. I don't care about a war. I will figure that war out later. I just want to know why.
Why don't you go talk to a shaman? I heard that they can read, because they can read the stars and tell you.
Fine.
At least from what I hear.
Nothing else makes sense to me today, so fine. Show me a shaman.
Oh, I don't know any. They're in the north. We can go there.
I don't. Well, we could go there and we could talk to a shaman, or okay. You know what? Okay. All right. You know what?
I'm sensing a lot of hostility here.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Is it something that I said?
This has just been a really rough 10 minutes. It's nothing that you said. I know you're trying to help.
You should eat the candy.
Confused at where? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna go talk to my whoever they are.
They're your team.
My team. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to my team.
Yeah. Good talk. He just follows you back.
Our kid. Just man. Doing edibles all day. Where do you get those? Don't worry. The shamans. Don't worry about it.
That's how you see the shapes in the stars, man.
Shaman's name is Xanax.
Have some more. Yeah. So I guess I'll go back.
Xanax. Sorry, that was really good. Because that really works out with the way I was. That's funny. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
So, like I was saying to Gregory here, I want to find out what's going on. We can go back. I'm going to go back anyway.
Yes.
In that, I don't really know what's happening. I don't really. I'm still very confused. I'm still very.
I have an idea, if I may, Jacoby.
You okay?
It's all I'm really good for, talking and ideas.
All right. The first part.
Thank you. At least I'm half right. Okay, so we have 3 cards. We take all of the cool shit from the 3 cards and put it into one. Put all the food, most of the food, in the other one. And give 2 of those cards to the Gaians to go away. Home, for all I care. We take the 3rd card back to Key. Right? We take the shiny gem. Make Gregory Popeson touch it. He turns invisible. I touch the gem. I become Gregory Popeson. we all go to the Pope. You can say, hey, we found Gregory Popeson. We brought him here because that puddle of a man who was definitely not dead in the story that you tell gave him to us to entrust his safety, and we were to bring him back to Key and see what he does, right? Because if he acts very pleasantly and says, oh my goodness, my boy, we know that he's on the up and up. And if he says, kill him, we know that there's a big problem, and we should probably Pope the Pope. De-hat?
You de-hat them.
Okay,
De-nice.
I wasn't sure what they do to the popes.
You be-hat them.
You be-hat a new Pope, you de-hat an old Pope. I understand. I was mistaken. Okay, that works perfectly. Yes.
You can also depopify.
Oh,
This is
depopify.
exactly what I've been saying. We go there and then we figure it out.
That's
Instead of just like
kind
going
of...
and fighting a war. Just
That's,
like
that's adjacent to what you were saying.
right. Okay, fine. All right, let's do that. I'm good for that because I'm going to go back anyway.
But
Oh, great.
what do we do about them?
That was Gregory
That's part of the
Popeson.
plan.
Did you
We're gonna
listen?
leave
That
that.
was planned. That was like step 1 and 2. We take all the cool shit from the 3 carts, get it into 1 cart, give them 2 carts with food, and tell them to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't hear that. I apologize.
Damn it, Gregory.
Yeah.
Bob.
Gregory, if you're going to be a pope, you need to listen.
Stop yelling at my NPCs. It was Bob.
I don't know who this Bob is. It's the papacy. It's pap. There's no Bobacy. It's a ridiculous terminology. There could have been a Bobacy if you had created a new religion, Gregory Popeson, but no, you had to be self-righteous and want to do your own thing. Either way, 13-year-old, touch this crystal.
He looks over at Nell.
Make him touch the crystal.
Don't you?
And he kind of just touches the crystal.
It'll be okay.
And then, as you guys have seen before, all the color fades out of his body. He becomes invisible as all of it is transmuted into this crystal. You can see the colors whirling around, and then you just hear, "Ah!"
Now, don't run away, because we'll never find you and you'll be lost forever.
Oh, we're in a desert. We can see his footprints.
Shut up, Nell. Anyway, boop, and I touch the crystal as well.
And you instantly start to look like him, and your color is put into the crystal.
Great, this is perfect.
So
13 again, and I get to found a new religion, potentially become the Pope again.
Would you say that you found your new religion?
Again.
Did you just say again?
No.
Is he touching the? Do you guys want him to touch the crystal again to become you?
No, we keep him invisible. Yeah, so if we return to Key and anyone is missing, it makes the most sense for Deneen to be missing because he has no purpose to be here, right? He's only here because he was getting himself out of trouble, so him running away makes the most sense.
I feel like we should do this whole thing, but Scout is the boy.
Yeah, but Scout can fight as Scout.
Yeah, and also the boy.
That's true.
The problem with all this is that I think about it like if Scout was the boy, the problem is that people would come up to him and talk to him, and he'd be like, "Fuck you," and then he would because he has.
Oh, Popes and Gregory Popes, I'm so glad you're back. We've been thinking about your father. And shut up. Oh, okay.
I'm going.
Give me your shins and your shins.
Yeah, right. I like your axe. Can I have that? No.
I'm Gregory Popeson. Give me your items. All of them.
Give me your
Is
items.
this a shakedown, Popeson? Yes. Yes, it is.
I like how his name is just canon as Popeson now.
It's
like his
Gregory
last.
Popeson, yeah. That's how names work. What do you do as a tailor? My name's Taylor. Oh, perfect. Great. Gregory Taylor.
Absolutely. Great.
On that note, assuming you guys are now going to start heading towards Key.
Yeah, so we break up the cards, we give all the dope shit to us, we give all the rest of the stuff to the Gaians and say, get the hell out of here.
It's all standard equipment, so they're all shock sticks and the armor that you guys have. I think
Gave him shock sticks. That's all we gave him.
and you guys gave him. They had like maybe like 2 or 3 crates of rations. We'll say.
We give them the crates of rations. We take the shots.
Is there any cool armor in there?
No, it's all just standard footmen or foot soldier.
What kind of armor is that?
It's the same thing that all the other soldiers were wearing.
What kind of armor?
Armor.
We'll say it's light armor.
lost
God
his armor.
damn it! I'm trying to get better armor.
What is it? What armor are you looking for particularly?
Well, currently I have enough money. I want to go buy like shit. I have to go find
Can
it.
you just buy the truth at this point with all the money that you've hoarded?
If we
I
get
don't know what a lot of money in this game is. So
10 shin.
I have 71 shin.
Whoa.
Yeah, because all of the shin that was supposed to go to all of you guys has literally just been taken by him.
And no one has said anything, so he's just been taking it, and that's what we're doing.
I mean, to be fair, I started with like 41 shin, so.
I think I was looking for a metal weave vest or a synth breastplate. Honestly, that's what I want to work my way up to, but I haven't found any medium armor yet. So that's what I want to try to get. And
You want to get medium armor? Well, you can find medium armor here easy.
is any of it a metal weave vest?
I don't know. I have not looked at the armor, so I would have to get back to you at before next session.
It's a special medium armor.
Chainmail.
Yeah. No, if it's a special, then we're gonna make you use the shin that you have.
Okay.
So you send the Gaians off. They have crates of rations. They have now weapons and armor for the most part. You gave them 2 carts. One of them containing it, the elderly and the children went into the other ones, and the men and women are pulling. And you guys are taking the 3rd cart?
Yeah.
And you guys are heading towards Key, correct? All right. And on that note, I think it's a good place to call it for the night.
With my resilience, my armor is now 3.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice. Guys, this nonsense is what you can expect from the rest of Season 2 of Knights of Truth. If you haven't seen Season 1 yet, the best way you can go do that is you can see it for free over on YouTube in video format, or if you guys want to, go over to our Patreon, where you can sub at the $5 level. You get the entire show as a podcast, listen to it at your convenience on your phone, or wherever the hell you are, your drives to work, etc., etc. That being said, this was episode 1 of Season 2. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So let's jump around to our casted crew, hear where you're from, where we can find you, and get the hell out of here and go host some friends of ours. We'll start this time, kick off the show the right way, with Bab. Bob, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
My name's Bob, or Good Night in the chat. You can find me at Dyson Heroes, where we run pretty much right now just D&D. Oh no, we're playing Unmasked too. Which is actually really fun because they have to be teenagers by day and then superheroes by night, which is really fun. I actually made them make a schedule. So they have like a schedule and I give them tests. So I tell them they have to study ahead of time. It's funny. Anyway, we play A Night Below, and we're doing Waterdeep as well. Other than that, you can find me on Dyson Heroes, and you can find me here on Mondays. And potentially, if we'll talk about that later.
That other thing, that's happening.
Okay.
Guys, we'll do that right now. Guys, we're doing a podcast. That's all I'm telling you right now. It's a D&D 5e podcast. It's coming out soon. That's all you get. Bob's a GM. It's a surprise. I think Patreon knows that's happening, but no one else has. But yeah, that's coming out. Stand by for more information. It's going to be called The Questy Crew, and we're going to be doing our first official podcast, so that's going to be pretty dope.
And I'm going to do the entire thing talking like Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oi, and then you rolled a 19.
Yeah. Speaking of the Questy Crew and being a little Krabby Patty, Frags, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to, my dude?
Hey, I'm going to be praised. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on here. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
You can also find him in the Questy Crew.
Yeah, that
Coming
too.
Soon.
Coming soon.
Let's jump right over to Mythmatic. Who are you? Where can we find you? And what are you up to?
Hi, I'm Mythmatic. You can find me at twitch.tv/Mythmatic or on any social media as the same name. I had a blast. It was so much fun to be back, and it feels good. It feels good this time, though I had no idea what we were doing going into it. But we all have backstories now, and it's great. And I think we're going to hit the ground running with this one, even though we spent the entire time just figuring out what we were going to do. But that's fine. These things need to happen. Really, really enjoyed the fact that now my character knows that everyone is not a knight, and he's the only one who's actually, and he feels like an idiot about it, and realized that he is actually not the brightest bulb if he has gone this long not knowing that. So that's fun. Thanks,
At least
guys.
not without his tablet.
Perfect.
Yeah, not on my tablet. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm glad. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be playing, and I'm glad to.
We're glad to have shattered your world. We're glad to have shattered your world.
Word vomiting at the point. Yeah, man, my world's still shattered.
With that out of the way, McLogan, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
I'm McLoken. I Twitter. Follow me at McLoken, and then I tweet out what shows I'm going to be on. I'm doing a lot of fitness stuff lately, so if you have fitness questions, you can ask me, and I can give you a half-assed answer. Yeah, that's me. I don't really have much, so
I always want your outro to just be like, "Hi, I'm McLogan," and that's it. That's the whole outro.
Hi, I'm McLogan.
And then you just leave. Oh man, guys, we're gonna go get the hell out of here. We're gonna go pass on this love to our friends over at Role Players. So go give them all of your hot sticky raid love. They have their own. So go do that, and we'll see you guys next week, and tomorrow, and the next day. But for now, bye bye.